Hey, so I still need to upload yesterday's video, which is just a clip of me showing you, well, if you saw it, then it's, if this is up, that obviously is up, so you know what it is, or maybe you don't if you haven't watched it, but just showing the stuff that we got. It's actually in front of me, the stuff that we got from the house that I was talking about. But anyway, anybody else, have a list of things to do. I even wrote them down stuff because I tried that yesterday and got even more than what I wrote down done. So I wrote that down too, just so I could check it off, because lists and organization is nice. And I've been, I think, kind of in somewhat of a nesting mode the last couple days. But anyway, does anybody else get part of that done? Part of their to-do list done. Is that a stinking... Sorry. Sometimes I still find fleas. But anyway, anybody else get part of their to-do list done and then decide to sit down for a little bit, which I usually wouldn't. But Brett was still here when I got part of it done, and I didn't want to put that in there. Darn it. I put the flea in the trash. I meant to put it in the sink. In a cup or something. Darn it. Anyway, getting distracted. Get part of it done, and then sit down, and then lose the what is it? The motivation to do it. I'm still going to do the stuff that I want to, the two last things, but, I just have less motivation now. That's my dishwasher. That was one of the things. I did that while Bart was still here. But the last two things are putting the car seat in my car, or at least the base in my car, and maybe figuring out the car seat. I think it just clicks in, but we'll see. Putting that in my car. Vacuuming the house, and Brett was here for an hour-ish, not quite an hour, but about an hour before he had to go and do stuff. He has to go and clean the church, which usually we do as a pair every third week, the week leading up to the fourth Sunday, because that's usually our the fourth Sunday is usually when we teach the class, and it's always a week leading up to that. But anyway, he had to go clean today. I'm not cleaning because they're taking me off for a month or two, because of Gwen being due very soon. And then he had a MAT meeting, which I'm not really sure, I don't remember what it stands for, but it's pretty much like a church leader meeting thing. They have three or four people who kind of make the decisions for the church and stuff, financial wise and stuff. And right now he's one of those people. So he had a meeting tonight, which actually starts, I think it's 7. So he went to the thing at 5 or go clean. He's gonna go meet the lady that's replacing me for a couple months. He's gonna go meet her at 5 to clean the church, and then he has the meeting at 7. He's hoping to be home by 8:30, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, while he was home for about an hour, I'm getting off on rabbit trails. While he was home for about an hour, I didn't want to vacuum while he was watching shows and trying to ease at first. So I sat down to watch some videos, and I went ahead and just got caught up on my YouTube videos. But this is my list here. Oh, yes, I did have that on. That light just isn't on. Anyway, here's my list for today. It's not very long, but trash, which I had trash on there yesterday too, but I guess I said it right. Anyway, yeah, I had a bunch of trash yesterday to do, but tomorrow is the day that they pick up the trash. So I went and got the trash from upstairs. I went and shoveled the cat poop downstairs because lately, for the last several weeks, it seems, the cats have decided that they don't want to use the litter box. They have 2 down there, and they were clean litter boxes, but they just didn't want to poop in the litter box. So they pooped. They had a couple main spots that they pooped, and really today they only pooped in one of those spots. There were like maybe 3 spots in that one area, in the first area, and no spots in the second area. I looked in the litter box, and they actually pooped in the litter box, which means that Brett's gonna have to step it up because I can't clean the litter boxes being pregnant. There's something with like the urine, cat urine or something, that I can't do that. But I've been shoveling it downstairs because they haven't been putting it in the litter box, but now it looks like the litter boxes are pretty much full. So that's good that they're using the litter boxes again, and also good that I'm not allowed to clean that, but hopefully better clean it. Yeah. He's not as motivated about that kind of stuff as I am. But anyway, trash. So I got the trash from upstairs and the cat poop. And then I need to vacuum still. Obviously I haven't checked that. And the car seat. I did the dishwasher. And then Xena, because she always poops. Always. I took her out to go potty when I got home, and she had pooped in her food dish. So I just kind of dumped that out and then fed her, and then I figured that by the time I was done eating, she would poop in her cage again, because usually after I feed her, she poops in her cage. So she did. Took care of that. Now I'm going to go probably try to deal with the car seat situation. So that's one more thing that's done as far as in preparation for Gwen. I'm going to go do that before it gets dark, and then I'm going to vacuum. So that's the plan. And then maybe if I'm feeling ambitious, I might try to pack or figure out what to pack in my hospital bag. Okay, let's go do stuff. Hey guys, so maybe I should have vlogged while I was doing the whole car seat stroller thing. I hope. But I did it. One downside, especially me doing it by myself, is that, well, that's the stroller. I got it all put together. It's really cute. It's a little flower, and it's so pretty. Get the pretty colors. I'll show you a better thing when we actually end up using it, which probably won't be till spring. But anyway, this thing, this front wheel, if you have a stroller, you might know already what the problem is. But apparently this goes in there. I had it tucked in there, but apparently that's supposed to go right there. It didn't really say that in the instructions, and when I was reading the instructions, like I said, it didn't say that. So I got the wheel hooked on there, and come this way. I got the wheel hooked on, and then like turned the page, and they had like the Spanish instructions and stuff, and had a picture, and the picture showed that thing on there, and I'm like, ugh. Now that I have it on there, I don't know if it's gonna affect anything, but I couldn't get the wheel back off to fix it, so whatevs. So that was a thing. That was really the only problem with the stroller once I got everything hooked up. It was a little confusing, but I got it figured out. So I'm proud of myself. Did it all by myself because Brett is doing stuff, like I told you earlier. And I got the car seat, well, I got the base and the car seat in the car. We'll definitely have them check and stuff, or I think they just automatically go and check, or I don't know, I'll have somebody check that it's all good. But the base is longer than the seat, so there's like about that much of the base that hangs off the seat, and the car seat, like the baby seat, car seat, it latches on, but it's pretty long too, and so for my length even in the car, I can't imagine if Brett's trying to drive, but for my length in the car, it's like really tight in there, like the carrier, like the handle, it's like behind the seat, like, I don't know, you like push it behind the seat so it's not over top of the seat. And it's like digging into the back of my seat, the driver's seat. So, whew, I'll double check all that. That's good. But it's definitely because it's like so like long and snug against my seat. It's not gonna move. But I don't know. I'll see if that'll be a problem. But I got the stroller done, putting it together. That was the last thing I just did. And I'm really excited to use it in the spring or whenever. That means I got everything done on my list except for vacuuming, for sweeping, which I decided I'm not going to do. I'm trying to do it every day, but I've decided not to do that at this point. So there's that. But I brought the stroller in here and saw that this green light was on, meaning that this was done. So I'm going to empty that out and then maybe relax for a bit. So, yay. I got all the important, well, I guess vacuuming is important, but I got some baby stuff, some wind stuff done today, so that's good. I feel accomplished. I don't think I'm going to do the hospital bag today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's thing. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Night.